Hello everyone, myself Karthike, and today's session we will discuss class 9th social science civics part. So this is our chapter number 3rd, electoral politics. So this one is second part and first part link in description, so you can watch first part also. So let's start. So now we will start from question number 4. Write very short answer type question. So this one is very short. So question number A. What is the constituency when only SC and ST candidate competes called? Answer: reserved constituency. Next question, question number B. Who is the president of BJP? Answer: JP Nadda. Next question, question number C. Which state of India has the largest legislative assembly? Answer: Uttar Pradesh. Next question, question number D. Who appoints the Chief Election Commission of India? Answer: President. So now we will start from NCERT solution. So question number first. Which of the following statement about the reason for conducting elections are false? A1. Elections enable people to judge the performance of the government. B. People select the representatives of their choice in an election. C. Elections enable people to evaluate the performance of the judiciary. And D. People can indicate which policies they prefer. So answer A1. Elections enable people to judge the performance of the government. Next question, question number 2. Which of these is not a good reason to say that Indian elections are democratic? A1. India has the largest number of voters in the world. B option. India's election commission is very powerful. C1. In India, everyone above the age of 18 has a right to vote. And D1. In India, the losing party accept the electoral verdict. So answer for this question option number A. India has the largest number of voters in the world. So next question, question number 3rd. Match the columns. So A. It is necessary to keep the voters list up to date because so many peoples may have moved away from the area where they voted last. B1. Some constituencies are reserved for SC and ST so that there is a fair representation of all sections of our society. Next, C1. Everyone has one and only one vote so that everyone has equal opportunities to elect their representative. Next, D1. Party in power is not allowed to use government vehicle because all candidates must have a fair chance of elections. So question number 3rd, all answers are present here, so you can match from here. So next question, question number 4. List all the different election related activities mentioned in the chapter and arrange them in a time sequence beginning with the first activity and ending with the last. Some of these activities are given below: releasing election manifesto, counting of votes, making of voter list, election campaign, declaration of election result, casting of voters, ordering of repoll, announcing election schedule, filling nomination. So answer: first one, making of voter list; second, announcing election schedule; and third, filling nomination; and fourth, scrutinizing of nomination paper; fifth, withdrawal of nomination; sixth, releasing election manifesto; 7. Election campaign; 8. Casting of votes; and 9. Counting of voters; 10. Declaration of results; and 11. Ordering repoll. So next question, question number 5. Surekha is an officer in charge of ensuring free and fair election in an assembly constituency in a state. Describe what she should focus on for each of the following stages of the elections. So first one, election campaign. During the election campaign, she should ensure that no candidate bribes or threaten voters. Next, appeal to them in the name of caste or religion. Third, uses government resource for election campaign. And fourth, spends more than 70 lakhs in a constituency for an assembly election. All political parties should follow the model code of conduct for election campaign. According to this, no party or candidate can use any place of worship for election propaganda. Second, use government vehicle, aircraft and officials for election. Third, once elections are announced, ministers shall not lay foundation stones of any project, take any big policy decisions, or make any promise for providing public facilities. Next, polling day. First one, voting should take place in a free and fair way. Second, voters should be identified properly. Third, one agent of each candidate should be in the polling booth. And D, once the polling is over, all the EVMs should be properly sealed and taken to the secure place. Next, C1, counting day. First one, check the seal of EVMs. Second, all the EVMs should be opened. And third, each party should have an agent. So next question number 6. The table below gives the proportion of different communities among the candidates who won elections to the US Congress. Compare them to the proportion of these communities in the population of the US. Based on this, would you suggest a system of reservation in the US Congress? If yes, why and for which communities? If no, why not? So answer yes. I would like to suggest a system of reservation in the US Congress. The representative of blacks and Hispanics are very less in proportion of their population. So the blacks and Hispanic communities should be given reservation in the US Congress. So next question number 7. Can we draw the following conclusion from the information given in the chapter? Give 2 facts to the support your position for each of these. So first one, the Election Commission of India does not have enough power to conduct free and fair election in the country. So answer, the Election Commission of India has the power to conduct free and fair election. First one, it is an independent body. Second, the Chief Election Commissioner is appointed by the President of India, but once appointed, he does not answerable to the President or the government. Next, B1, there is a high level of popular participation in election in our country. Answer first point. Voters turnout is more than 55% since 1991. Second, in India, poor, illiterate and underprivileged people vote in a large proportion as compared to the rich and privileged section. Next, C1, it is very easy for the party in power to win the election. Answer, no. It is not very easy to party to win the election as first point. No party is allowed to use government, vehicle, aircraft and officials for election. Second, once elections are announced, all the ministers will have to follow a model code of conduct. Next question D1. Many reforms are needed to make our elections completely free and fair. So answer, yes, many reforms are needed to make our election completely free and fair. First point, candidates and parties with a lots of money may not be sure of their victory, but they do enjoy a big and unfair advantage over smaller parties and independents. Next question, question number 8. Chainappa was convicted for torturing his wife for dowry. Satbir was held guilty of practicing untouchability. The court did not allow either of them to contest elections. Does this decision go against the principles of democratic elections? So answer A1. This verdict of the court of just in both the cases. B. The decision is not against the principles of democratic elections because two men would criminalize the whole elections process. The election commission is also favor of such a decision, that is, criminals or convicts should not be allowed to contest in election. So next question, question number 9. Here are some reports of electoral malpractice from different parts of the world. Is there anything that these countries can learn from India to improve their elections? What would you suggest in each case? So first case, during an election in Nigeria, the officer in charge of counting votes deliberately increased the votes of one candidate and other declared him elected. The court later found out that more than 5 lakhs votes cast for one candidate were counted in the favor of another. So answer, the Nigerian government should use electronic voting machine. It is quite tough to change the result in it. The Nigerian government should send their people in India to learn and operate the electronic voting machine. So next case, case number B. Just before elections in Fiji, a pamphlet was distributed warning voters that they vote for former Prime Minister Mahendra Chaudhary will lead the bloodshed. This was a threat to the voters of Indian origin. So answer, in this matter we feel that voters of Indian origin are not free and safe in this country. That is why the treat is being given to them. In such conditions, the Indian government can suggest to a Fiji government to make proper security arrangement for the Indian voters. In this regard, Fiji should learn from India not to intimidate the voters and distributed a pamphlet 48 hours before the actual election take place. Next case, in the US, each state has its own method of voting, its own procedure of counting, and its own authority for conducting elections. Authorities in the state of Florida took many controversial decisions that favored Mr. Bush in the presidential election in 2000, but no one could change those decisions. Answer, the process of election in the US and its state is different because there is no unified agency like Election Commission of India. The US can learn from India that all states should follow the same rules, regulation and procedures. So next question, question number 10. Here are some reports of malpractice in Indian elections. Identify what the problem in each case is. What should be done to correct the situation? So case A, following the announcement of elections, the minister promised to provide financial aid to reopen the closed sugar mill. So answer, after the announcement of elections, no minister can announce any benefit to any section of the people or as a whole because it is against the code of conduct. Next case, case number B, opposition parties allied their statements and campaign were not given due to attention in Doordarshan and All India Radio. Answer, the government should ask Doordarshan and All India Radio to give due to the election campaign of the opposition parties. Next case, case number C, an inquiry by the Election Commission showed the electoral roll of a state contained the names 20 lakh fake voters. Answer, the Election Commission should have another voter list made of the genuine voters so that the people of the state can see their names of the voter list and mark or report any mistake made by the press or officials on duty. So next case, case number D, and this is our last question of this session. The hoodlums of a political party were moving with guns, physically preventing. Answer, the activities of any such party taking the help of hoodlums to threaten the voters of other parties and disturbing the meeting of other parties should be stopped by the Election Commission by sending central forces. It should take strict action against the hoodlums and the party concerned. So finally this chapter was completed, and this chapter consists two parts. This one is second part and first part link in description, so you can watch. So PDF of this session provided on Telegram channel, and Telegram channel link in description, so you can join to get PDF link. So thank you.